Hello everyone and welcome back to Trials by Melissa. I'm Melissa and today was day 5 of my 30-day juice fast trial. To start out with the stats, I slept about 8 hours last night. It felt really good. I woke up refreshed. I slept in kind of a weird position, so that caused me a little bit of back pain, but it was one of those things where whenever I got up and took my shower and started moving around, the back pain went away, which is fabulous. Previously, if I slept awkwardly, the pain might persist throughout the day, which is just, it's exhausting whenever you have back pain throughout your day. So I'm really happy to say that, my back pain is seeming to do better, or appears to do better. My sleep is doing better. I'm getting that 8 hours. I do expect for that to kind of slide off whenever I start my work week. It'll start going back to 6 hours a day. Hopefully, my goal is to get around 6. As far as weight goes, I'm down 0.8 pounds, which brings my total to 8.4 pounds, which is just awesome. And, any progress in that direction is good progress. We see the reduction in the daily weight loss as the water weight stabilizes. So I'm not, flushing myself with all that water weight. Instead, I'm actually working on burning up some of the fat stores that I have in my body and things like that. My energy level is pretty good. I did a lot of activities last night. I've already run errands and done things today, which is much better than it was, a week ago even. So I'm really happy about that. It's still not where I want it to be. I want to be extremely peppy, almost manic, if you will. I want to have a ton of energy and just have to find things for outlets for that energy. So we'll just have to see how that progresses. But overall, I'm very happy with that. As far as knee pain goes, I don't know if knee pain is the right way to even describe it. I've noticed that whenever I walk up the stairs at my house that there's some grinding in my left knee. So it's less about knee pain and more about there not being enough cushion and fluid around the knee, I guess, so that it's a little bit grinding. I'm hoping that as the vitamins and nutrients keep pouring into my body, we'll see an improvement in that area as well. So you guys will just have to bear with me on that front. But overall, I'm feeling better mentally. I'm feeling more alert, more acute. I'm happier. I feel loads better. I've been doing lots of little activities that I'd said, I should take care of that. I'm actually taking care of them, which is huge. But I guess without further ado today, I should share a juice with you guys, because honestly, I've only had one juice today. I'm kind of hungry. So I'm hoping that this juice will, knock out some of the hunger and keep me satisfied for a while. You have to remember to drink fluids other than juice, but you also have to remember, if you're going to leave the house like I did today, you have to be prepared. You have to take a juice with you. You can't just run out and think, I'll get me something to drink or something to nibble on the way, because there are very limited options for snacking on the road whenever you're doing a juice fast. I'll cover those probably in a different video, but I just want to give you guys a heads up. You have to be prepared for whenever you're going to leave your house and be away from your stash of juice. Kind of like during the week, how I pack it and take it with me to work and pop it in the fridge. You need to take some with you if you plan on being away for more than 3 or 4 hours. So just a heads up on that front. The juice that I want to share with you guys today is a new juice. I've never done it before, but in my head it sounds yummy, so I'm hoping that it'll taste yummy. So if you guys will just bear with me. The juice is going to be a cherry, pineapple, orange, kale, spinach, ginger, grape juice. Yes, all of those ingredients in one juice. I think it'll taste great. I don't know if you know, my pineapple isn't going to be extremely sweet. It's not the peak season for it, or at least the ones that I'm getting aren't overly sweet pineapples, but they have a good flavor to them. My cherries, they had a little bit of tartness, but they also had a slight level of sweetness. My orange is very good. It's winter right now, so it's the peak season for oranges. And then, the spinach and the kale, I'm not really going to taste a lot of them. It's just more to get that green and that chlorophyll and all the nutrients that come with those. They're great sources, like spinach and kale are great sources of things like calcium and potassium, those things that your body and your muscles and your bones really need to stay healthy. So I'm adding the ginger just for a little bit of spice in case I'm underestimating the sweet value. I'm hoping it'll kind of counterbalance it with some sweetness and some spice. So without further ado, I guess I need to get started. So I'm going to turn on my Huron, and again, I'll put a link at the bottom so you can learn more about the particular juicer that I have. I absolutely love it. It's excellent. So let's get going. All right, so first I'm going to be dropping my cherries down, but you do need to remove the little stem from your cherries. So that's going to take me a little bit of manual effort as I'm juicing. And I've got a glass, the glass that I plan on drinking it out of, set right up under it. Need to make sure that I catch it. Oops, I almost put my stem down in there. There we go. If you hear any barking in the background, that's going to be my Great Dane. His name is Beowulf. He is not a big fan of noises that he can't identify while he's in his bedroom. So I put him up because lately, whenever I've been doing my videos, he has been getting into the habit of seeing what he can get into to distract me. So he'll be picking my mail up and toting it around in his mouth, picking up a paper towel that I have sat beside the table for wiping my hands off after I finish doing the video, and he'll be like running around and shredding it. So I had to put him up today. I'm not sure if I'll continue doing that given the level of time. So, I've probably put in about 10, maybe 12 juices. I'm going to round it up to right about an even 15, cherries. I'm going to round it up to an even 15 cherries. That's a nice bit of juice coming from those. I'm now going to mix in some of my greens. Oops, one of the leaves went out down in my glass. I'll get it later. It'll be fine. So as you can tell, sometimes when we put the greens in, you need to follow it up with something that's got a little bit more form to it. So I'm going to put pineapple down in it, and I'll press down on it, hopefully get it going. And I hear it's pulling the greens in right now. So just be careful that you don't stuff a ton down in there while you're juicing it. I love my juicer, as I've told you guys before. It's extremely handy, and it works wonders with the leafy greens and with all the other fruits and vegetables that I put down into it without getting them caught up, as long as I don't feed it large amounts at one time or feed it things that are very long and fibrous. Like if I feed it celery and carrots and things like that, I cut them up into 2-inch sections to make it a little bit easier and to ensure that it doesn't get wrapped around the gears that are turning on the inside of this. So I don't know if you can see this, but right now you can tell that it's juicing the green because I'm getting a lot of like foamy greenness coming out of it, and that's perfectly fine. It's expected. Keep on dropping it down in there. And keep on feeding it some of this yummy looking pineapple. I'm just kind of winging it with this recipe. I've never done it before. I'm going to go ahead and pop some of the orange down in there. Woo, it's slippery. So I've already prepared the orange. You can see my video on how to do that. I'm going to go ahead and drop. It's a rather large hunk. I would probably say that this is twice what I have been putting in any of my other juices. It's still a 1/4 of an inch in height, but the diameter of it is 2 to 3 times the size of what I've been using, but that's okay. I like the taste of ginger. If you don't like the taste of ginger, you can omit it. You can use less of it. You can you can add cayenne pepper to it. Do whatever you want to make your juices something that you're going to enjoy drinking. And it's still pumping out the large green foam. So we'll give it just another little bit to keep on juicing. And I'm going to wait and see if this is enough juice. I work a little bit faster than my juicer does, so I have to give it some time to catch up. Now, as far as the green foam goes, you can just skim that right off the top, and then you can drink the actual juice. I generally don't drink it, but I will a lot of times stir it up to see if the foam breaks down on its own naturally. But it looks like I can hold a little bit more. I'm going to drop some more pineapple and some more orange. Give it some time. As you can see, using the leafy greens definitely slows down the process. Like, they take a little bit longer to juice. They don't give as much juice, so you have to use a little bit more than what you might anticipate. And they tend to foam up pretty well. I'll show you guys what it looks like. As soon as it stops, I'm going to go ahead and turn it off and let it finish oozing out. Alright, so what I'm going to do is take it up. So as you can see, it, sorry, I'm trying to catch the off run. My juice is very dark in color. It is predominantly green, and it's got definitely a foamy head to it. As I said, you can just kind of slough that off the top of it. Just skim it off. It's not going to hurt anything. Pick that leaf out that fell down in there earlier. And it's really good juice. You can tell by the fact that I'm actually licking my fingers with it. It's actually really tasty. I might make this juice again. It has really great flavor. Again, you don't taste the spinach, you don't taste the kale, but those greens are definitely needed to make it a healthier juice. You don't want to live off of fruit juices. That's not a healthy diet. You need those fruits and those vegetables mixed together, but you need to favor on the side of vegetables. I do generally incorporate both into my juices just to make it a little bit more palatable and easier to go down, and it encourages me to drink more and to stay on the fast. So this was day 5 of my 30-day juice fast trial, and thank you for joining me. Have a good, depending on what time of day it is, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, or good night. Thanks. Have a great day. Bye.